This one's down to third. Suarez loves it, and a good throw. Gets him one gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Here comes the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. Cubs are turned away, and the Reds are coming to bat after a break. You're watching MLB Network. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Drew Smyly is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 39, Drew Smyly.
The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And this is taken for the out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. called strike over the outside part of the plate. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Ready with another 0-2. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now in the box, Joey Votto. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Past battles with Matt Whistler, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hamilton on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting second, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hamilton is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Eugenio Suarez.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Scooter Gennett. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Russell onto the grass, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike two. Down the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking two right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So coming to the plate, Jesse Winker, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And this one's too far inside, ball two. Two and one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch towards second. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Two complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Javier Baez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. Hey now.
One of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
The 1-0 is a ball high and inside. Baez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Stepping in now, Drew Smyly.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Peraza scoops it up. The throw will go to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, Addison Russell. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now for Cincinnati. Tucker Barnhart. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tucker Barnhart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Bryant is up with it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher Matt Wisler.
Now at the plate, Matt Wisler. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose.
And here's Jose Peraza. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And right into the shift. Suarez moving to his right. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The batter, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Hamilton going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to center field. Hamilton looking up. Gone! A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fly ball to straightaway left. Winker moves over, and that retires the side. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Digging in for his second at bat, Billy Hamilton. A base hit in his first trip.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Hamilton, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. In the air, down the line in left. Schwarber giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Oh, and 2, here it comes. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. One there. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. None left for Cincinnati. It remains 1-0. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Javier Bryant.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Jeanette has a play. One down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Settling in now, Drew Smyly. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Another full count pitch on its way. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Here's Addison Russell as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Missed with a slider. Rounded down the third baseline. He's got it to second for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Reds nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Scooter Gennett.
Pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Hit down the line at first. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Now to the plate, Scott Schebler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Hit on the ground out to short. Russell has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Digging in now, Jesse Winker hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Smiley gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top 1-0. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. And now a pitch on the way. The bouncer to the left side. Peraza right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, Ian Happ. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Slow bouncer to the right side, but it gets fouled. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And that one just missed outside.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Count still full, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now batting, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside.
First offering on its way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 1-0. So striding in, Tucker Barnhart. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hit in the air down the right field line. Happ moves over, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Matt Wisler.
Striding into the box, Matt Wisler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber moves over, 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Smiley peers in. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Happ has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber.
Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Peraza over to his left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and one.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Amir Garrett will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Stepping in, Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. He was great all night long. Victor Caratini will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Ready once again, Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Caratini stands at first with one out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Ready for another chance? Albert Almora, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into center field. Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand one. They lead it 1-0. Justin Wilson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Justin Wilson.
Stepping up to the plate, Scooter Gennett. He was a ground out victim last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Hit to second. There's Baez. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Digging in to try it again, Jesse Winker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliders in for a strike. Wilson is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Cincinnati's Fountain Square seen there as we welcome you back to the broadcast on MLB Network. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wandy Peralta will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Philip Ervin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 27.
So stepping in, Ian Happ, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed up a little high.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Happ aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle to second for 1 on to Votto, and they get the double play.
Up next for the Cubs.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Peralta A native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they're on top 1-0. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Pedro Strop comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Happ. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Phillip Ervin.
At the plate, Phillip Ervin. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One out, nobody on. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order running.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 1 for 4. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the 9th, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Right side. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 to final. The Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Drew Smyly claims the win out of the pen, his first. Matt Wisler is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Pedro Strop closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. In the National League Central, the Cubbies completed a short 2-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 1-0. Jack Flaherty collected his first ever W at the big league level as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 4-1. The Nats knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-5. The Red Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-1. The New York Mets hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-1. The Diamondbacks held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 3-2. The San Diego Padres bested the visiting Rockies 3-0. The Mariners swatted 4 home runs in this one as they dismantled the Giants 10-0. The Chicago White Sox went deep 4 times as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 12-5. The Tigers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 9-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 11 hits overall as they bested the visiting Indians 6-5. The Oakland Athletics combined to allow only 4 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 1-0. The Baltimore Orioles pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 2-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 7-6. The Pittsburgh Pirates amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-0. The Washington Nationals beat the Braves in Atlanta 2-1. Jacob deGrom grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 5-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 5-4. The Padres combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-0. The Seattle Mariners finished off a 2-game sweep as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-0. The New York Yankees beat the visiting Rays 2-1. The Blue Jays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 2-1. The Detroit Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the walk-off win over the Royals 2-1. The Cleveland Indians launched 3 home runs as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-3. The Rangers defeated the A's in Oakland 4-3. The Astros took down the visiting Orioles 4-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.